Welcome. Thank you for joining me in this practice today. This is a full body vinyasa flow. We'll begin by sitting in Sukhasana with our legs crossed. Now if you struggle with this position, you could place a block or cushion under the hips. Let's rest our hands onto our knees, palms facing down for some grounding today, making sure that you're nice and comfortable before you begin. So adjust yourself if you're not, and once you are, sit with your spine lifted nice and long. Let's inhale, lift the shoulders up, and exhale, lower them down. And again, inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. This time, inhale, lift the shoulders, and exhale, just let them drop down. And again. One more time, inhale, lift, and exhale, let those shoulders drop. Keeping your eyes closed, shoulders roll back, spine lifted. Drop the chin to the chest only slightly. And we will begin with some Uljai Pranayama breathing. So taking a natural breath through the nose, and as you exhale, exhale on a whispered out through the mouth. And again. This time, as you breathe out, seal your lips and keep that whispered R in. See if you can maintain that soft construction as you inhale through the nose. Try to continue with this breathing throughout this practice today as a way to harness our attention to the present moment and to help slow down our breathing. If at any time you lose it throughout the practice today, just return to your natural breath. Let's stay with this breathing for a few more moments. So inhale through the nose and exhale out the nose also. Trying to keep that whispered R in. Let's do that a few more times. Now slowly open your eyes. Take an inhale, roll your shoulders back as you bring your chest forward. And exhale, rounding your spine, bring your chin to your chest. And again, inhale, roll the shoulders back, open up your heart space. Exhale, round your spine, bring the chin to the chest. One more time. Okay, let's make our way to a tabletop position. So line up the wrists with your shoulders and your knees with your hips. Press down in all four corners of your hands and spread your fingers wide, moving into cat and cow. So as you inhale, your tailbone will lift, your belly will lower, your head will lift. As you exhale, your tailbone will draw under and you'll round into your spine. And again, inhale, exhale, round. Keep moving at your own pace, but remembering to breathe, adding your movement with your breath. Last one. And this time as you round your spine, tuck your toes and lift the hips. Press up and back into the first down dog. So press down into all four corners of your hands and wrap your outer shoulders in, squeezing the upper arm bones into each other. Bend the knees for now. Then slowly try to straighten your legs. Inhale as you lift the heels, coming high onto the toes, and exhale, lower the heels down. Inhale, lift high, and exhale, lower down. Inhale one more time, lift the heels, and exhale, lower the heels down. Look to the top of the mat and slowly make your way there any way you can, coming into a forward fold. So let your head hang heavy and you can grab hold of each elbow. Begin to rock up and down or left to right. Do what feels good for you. Now soften your knees and then slowly begin to roll through your spine, coming all the way up to standing. Roll your shoulders back and down. Make sure your feet are parallel and hip distance apart. Root the toes into the ground, coming into Tadasana. So find that grounding of the feet, Lift the toes and just lower them down to the ground, pressing into all four corners of your feet, standing tall with your body. Let's inhale, reach your arms high. So stretch through the fingertips all the way up to the sky. And exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant the hands down and step back into your plank pose. Draw the front ribs up and into the body. Bend your knees and hover them off the floor for a few moments, firing up the core. Then slowly lower them down. Bend the elbows and lower the chest down to the ground. Allow your feet to be flat to the mat. Resting your head down to the ground. Inhale, lift the head, chest and shoulders to baby cobra. And exhale, lower the chest down. Press into the hands, lift the chest. Inhale, exhale, send those hips back, coming back into your downward facing dog. Start to walk out the heels, move the hips, just to release tension there. Also try to bring your awareness back to your breath, back to where we started at the beginning of the class. Now look up to your hands and let's walk all the way there. Your feet will be hip distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, the arms lift out and up. Look up to your hands, and exhale, bring them down by your sides. And we'll begin a few rounds of Surya Namaskar A. So inhale, reach your arms high, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, your hands release down to the ground. Step the right leg back, and then the left. Coming into your plank pose, lower your knees, lower your chest. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, send the hips up and back, coming into downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here, bringing your awareness back to your breath. And then walk your hands to your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Reach tall with your hands. Take an inhale up to the sky. And exhale, your hands down by your sides. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach tall with your hands. Look up to your hands. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands root down into the ground. Step back into your plank pose. Lower the knees, lower the chest. Inhale, opening your chest, upward dog. Send the hips back and up. Exhale, downward dog. Again, using this time to focus on your breath. Try to come back to that pranayama breath we did at the beginning of the class. And inhale, look forward, walk your hands all the way there. And exhale, fold. Rise up, reach tall, ribs in. Inhale. And exhale, lower the arms down to Tadasana. Now inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift with an inhale. And this time step your left leg back behind you and lower the back knee. Inhale to reach your arms up. Squeeze your inner thighs together as you do. And let your hips sink forward and down. Root down into your feet and stretch your arms up. As you exhale, lower the hands down to the ground. Lift the back knee up and lengthen through the spine. Root your left hand into the ground. Take an inhale and exhale, extend your right arm high. Lower the right arm down with an inhale and then exhale, reach it high again, taking a twist. Inhale, the hand back down to the ground. Step the back leg forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. This time, let's inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, step your right leg back this time. Lower the back knee. Take an inhale, reach your arms high to the sky, and exhale, sink your hips down low. Your hands will come down to the ground, lift the back leg, root your right hand into the ground and extend your left hand high. Inhale, lower your left hand down and exhale, lengthen and twist, reaching those fingertips high. Then inhale and exhale, lower the hands down and step the back leg forward. Inhale, halfway lift and exhale, fold. Slowly rise all the way back up, reaching your arms high, and exhale, come back down into Tadasana pose. Bring the feet together, heels slightly apart, sit down into chair pose and reach your arms forward. Sit back into the heels. Bring your chest parallel to the floor, slide your thumbs into your heart, palms together. Inhale, lengthen the spine and exhale to twist to the right. Inhale, lengthen and exhale, twist a little bit more. Inhale, untwist and forward fold. Let your head hang heavy for a few moments and breathe. Then bend the knees and sit back on the heels. Reach your arms forward into chair pose. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, lengthen the spine and exhale, twist to the left. Pressing the palms together. Inhale, lengthen and exhale, twist a little bit more. Hold and breathe. Then inhale, untwist and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and exhale, press the hands into the ground, step back into downward facing dog or child's pose, your choice. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Inhale, and as you exhale, draw the knee to the nose and step that foot forward between the hands. Turn your back heel on its side. Line the front heel with the arch of the back foot. Round all the way up into Warrior Two. Externally rotate the right leg out and wrap your right sitting bone down and under. Lift and lengthen the arms out. Reach through the fingertips, placing your gaze forward towards your hands. Sit a little bit deeper if you can. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower your hands down to the floor and set the hands inside of the front leg and lower the back knee. Slide your hips back slightly as you reach your chest forward and lower your chest down. Resting on your elbows or just keep your arms extended and rest on the block. You decide what feels best for you. You can also lift the back leg, but keep reaching your chest forward and down and try to come back to the Uljai Pranayama breath. Now come on to your fingertips and lift your hips. Press into the palms of the hands as you send the right leg back. Root down in all four corners of the hands as you send your hips back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high this time and exhale, round it forward and step all the way between the hands. Turn the back heel down and align the front heel with the arch of the back foot. And once you've found your foundation and you feel grounded, rise up into Warrior Two. Wrap the outer hip down and rotate the front knee out also. And stretch the arms out, bringing your awareness back to your breath. Hold and breathe. On this last inhale, exhale, bring both hands to the inside of the left foot. Turn your back heel up and lower the back knee down. Pull your tailbone back as you reach your chest forward. Inhale and exhale, lower your heart down to the ground and rest on your elbows. Lifting the back leg up if you want to, and take 2 breaths here. If you can, try not to let that left leg come outwards. Try to pull it in as much as you can. Pressing into the left foot. One more breath And then slowly rise the hips up, press into the palms of the hands as you step the left leg back into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into a plank. And exhale, lower the knees and chest to the ground. Stretch the toes back. Reach the arms back behind you and interlace the hands. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the chest and legs. Shalabhasana. Lift the inner thighs up a little bit more. Pull the lower ribs in and try to stretch the hands back a bit more and really open your chest. Inhale and exhale, lower down. Press into the hands and push back into downward facing dog. Taking a moment to breathe. Now walk all the way to the top of the mat and bring your feet together. Let's sit back in the squat position. So open the knees wide and walk your hands back. Wrap your knees onto the outer upper arms and squeeze the knees into the arms. Spread your fingertips wide and really root them into the ground. Now place your knees onto the upper arms and lift the hips slightly and begin to move forward and back. Once you've found the balance, see if you can lean all the way forward, lifting both feet off the ground, and clamp the knees into the arms to help you lift. Taking a breath here. Then lower the feet down and walk the feet to parallel as you forward fold. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Then inhale, come all the way up to standing, reach your arms high, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come down to the ground, step the left leg back. Inhale, rise up into a high lunge. Reach your arms up to the sky, taking a few breaths here. Focus on that pranayama breath. Power through the feet. Draw the navel in a little bit more and open your heart. Bring your hands to your heart. Press the palms together and rest your left knee on your right elbow and twist. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and exhale, try to twist a little bit more. Then inhale, untwist. Hands reach down to the ground, step the back leg forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, step the right leg back. Rising up into your high lunge on the opposite side. Inhale, reach your arms high. Keep the back leg bent for now, and then once you find your balance, straighten the back leg. Draw the navel in and open up your chest. Hold it here and breathe. Then inhale, hands to heart. Reach forward and exhale, twist to the left this time, pressing the palms together. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Focus on your breath here. Then inhale, untwist. The hands come down to the ground. Step the left leg back. As you exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg high and open up the hip. So open up that hip flexor and point the right toe and try to bring that foot over to the left hip. But make sure you keep your shoulders center. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose and plant the foot between the hands again, preparing for our warrior two. So line up that front heel with the arch of the back foot. Externally rotate that right knee out. Arms come out into a T position. Shoulders are stacked and gaze forward. Inhale. As you exhale, send your pelvis back. Rest your right arm onto your right knee and reach your left arm high. You could place your right hand down to the ground if you want to, or just stay here with it rested on the knee. Release your hands down to the ground with an inhale and step your right foot halfway down the mat. We're going to press all our weight into the left hand and extend the right hand high. So root down in all four corners of that hand and lift those hips. Reach all the way up to the fingertips and breathe. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower the right hand down to the ground, pushing back into your downward facing dog. So rooting into all four corners of the hands and send those hips up and back. Hold and breathe. Inhale, reach your left leg high this time, and exhale, open the hip. Draw the left toes to the right hip. Inhale and exhale, draw that knee forward and step the toes between the hands. Turn your back heel on its side and inline the feet. Bend into that front knee and rise up into your warrior two on the other side. Wrap your left sitting bone down towards the floor and rotate the left knee open. Open your arms and place your gaze forward. Bend into that left knee a little bit more. Shift your pelvis back slightly and rest your left elbow onto your left knee. Reaching your right arm high. Reaching all the way through to the fingertips. Again, you can lower your left hand down to the ground or keep it resting on the knee. Hold and breathe. Then lower the hands down. Draw that left foot back slightly, just halfway down the mat. Toes are pointing outwards. Press into the right hand and extend your left arm high. Lift your hips just a little bit more. So really root into that right hand, keeping those shoulders stacked. Taking a few breaths. Reach your left hand down and let's push back into downward facing dog or child's pose. Coming all the way back to your breath. Now we're going to come all the way down to child's pose, so extend your arms out nice and straight, spreading your fingers wide, releasing your hips onto your heels, and bringing your awareness back to your breath. Child's pose is a great posture to help you recenter your mind and to reconnect back with your breath. Now slowly rise back up and push back into downward facing dog, sending your hips back and up. Look up to the top of the mat and make your way there. Feet are slightly apart. Placing your hands onto your hips, anchor through your feet and slowly make your way up to standing. Okay, so let's root down into the left foot, bend into the right knee and place your right palm out by your side, palm facing up. Hold on to the inside of your right foot, so place the right foot onto the palm of the right hand. Draw the legs into each other, so focus on your balance. Find the spot that you would like to focus on. Draw your navel in and press the foot into the hands as you lift the left arm high. As you press the foot into the hands, start to hinge forward from the hips. Now slowly release down. Take a few breaths here and resting in Tadasana. So take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale it out. Okay, so let's root the right foot into the ground this time. Bend into the left knee. Reach the left palm out and grab hold of the foot with the palm of the left hand. Squeeze the legs together, and once you've found your focus and balance, float the shoulder back. Reach the right hand forward, kick the foot back into the hand, and when you can't go back any further, kick up. Draw your navel in, focus on your breath, and keep kicking and reaching up with the leg. One more breath, inhale, and exhale, release. Great work. Let's wiggle the legs and feet. Roll the shoulders back. Take an inhale, reach your arms high looking up to your hands, and exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, root the hands into the ground and step back into downward facing dog. Lower the knees to the ground and let's draw the right knee forward so the right knee is level with the right thumb. Lengthen your spine with an inhale, and as you exhale, lower the chest down to the ground or stay on your elbows or on a block. Bringing your awareness back to your breath. So let's come back to that Uljai Pranayama breath we did at the beginning of the class. Taking 3 breaths here. On your last inhale, as you exhale, rise back up. Bring the back leg forward and rest in Sukhasana pose, so legs are crossed. Inhale, reach your arms high and exhale to twist to the right. Left hand rests on the right knee, right hand rests behind you. Place your gaze slightly behind you, but not too much. Let's come back to center. Keeping the left leg forward, extend your right leg straight behind you and keep it slightly bent depending on your flexibility. Center the hips and lift the spine. Inhale and exhale, lower all the way down, either on a block or resting on your elbows. Hold and breathe 3 breaths. This is a great stretch for the hips, and it's a really good stretch if you suffer with sciatica. Now on your last breath, let's rise all the way back up. Bring the back leg forward once again and cross the legs. Inhale, reach up to the sky, and exhale to twist over to the left. So right hand onto the left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen a little bit more, and exhale, twist a little bit more. And then let's come back to center. Bring both feet together, but allow the feet to be slightly forward rather than close to the hips. Grab hold of the ankles, lift your chest, and as you exhale, chin comes down and you will fold over those legs. You can grab hold of the toes if that feels better for you. So rounding your head over your body, rounding your spine also. Again, focus on your breath and breathe. Take one more breath, inhale, and then exhale, let it go. Slowly rise back up and come into a comfortable seated position. So sitting with your legs crossed in Sukhasana. Lift your spine and shut down your eyes, and let's come back to that Uljai Pranayama breath that we started with at the beginning of the practice. So inhaling in and exhale side out. Seal your lips and inhale with that ocean-like sound through your nose. If you struggle with the breathing, you can inhale for 4, retain the breath for 1, and exhale for 4. So if you're going to go with the counting breath, let's inhale for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, and exhale out for 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going with this breathing. Now open your eyes and let's reach your arms up to the sky, taking all that beautiful energy you made around you today and bring it to the center of your heart. Take a bow, bowing down to Mother Earth and thanking yourself for doing this practice today. and thank you for joining me. I hope to see you all again soon. Namaste.